Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell button too if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my no makeup look, which also kind of is a glowy, summery bronze look, which is why I think it is appropriate now that it is sunny outside and 20 degrees. I feel like it is definitely the perfect time to share with you guys my favorite go-to summer look. So if you guys want to see how to achieve my no makeup look summery glow edition, then stay tuned and keep watching. So to start off this no makeup look, I start by priming my face. Even though I'm not really going to be putting a lot of makeup on my face, I still like to prime it because it gives it a little extra glow and make sure that whatever makeup I do apply to my face stays on the whole day. So for this, I'm going to be using the Banana Bright Face Primer from Olehenriksen. This is like a amazing product. I only have the mini version of it, and I've only used it probably about like 10 times, but it keeps my makeup on. It still keeps that really nice dewy glow going on, and that is what we need if we are creating this summer dewy look.
Summer dewy look.
So I'm going to start by applying 2 pumps. 2 pumps is like very generous, but I like to put a little bit on my neck as well. I don't really know why. I just kind of like to put it on my neck. I just like to bring it down. I feel like it's just like a skincare product. It contains vitamin C, which is like really good for brightening the skin. So I feel like I should just be putting it on my neck because I don't want no like sagging neck when I'm like 80. I don't know. So for the next product, I'm going to be using Olehenriksen's Banana Bright Eye Cream. So yes, we just used the Banana Brightening Face Primer, but now we're going to be using the eye cream as well because you know what? You gotta take care of those under eyes too, honey. So I just like to take a little bit on my fingers and then I just start to dab it underneath my eyes. If you are like going to be wearing like a lot of makeup, this also helps with keeping concealer on. So it's almost like a concealer primer in a way. But I personally am not going to be putting any concealer on with this look. So I'm just doing it to brighten my under eyes. I also like to take this product in the highlighting zone. So I'll put a little bit down my nose and then also rub a little bit up in the middle of my forehead here, and then I'll do a little bit on my chin as well because it is a brightening cream, so this just, you know, brightens the area. So the next product that I'm going to be using is the Bali Body BB Cream. Now, I honestly am obsessed with this. I've only had it for probably about like a week or so now, and this is probably like my favorite BB cream. This BB cream is like awesome. If you want to see a little bit more details on this product, you can click here, or maybe it's here. One of these 2 corners, and it'll bring you to my Bali Body review, and you will see all my honest thoughts about this product right here. So I'm just gonna start by applying this all over my face here. It is so creamy and just awesome and amazing, and it's light coverage. It is definitely buildable, so if you guys want a little bit more coverage, you can get that. Always get a little bit behind the ears here because you don't want to have like behind your ears being like super white and then like boom, there's your tan face. That's a big oopsie. Also get into that hairline because you do want this to look as natural as possible. So if you're like me and you're definitely not this color usually and your hairline is white, you're gonna want to try to eliminate as much of that as you can. So as you can see, this BB cream did wonders. It evened out my complexion. It's thin. It's literally just what you need for the summer. But I personally am going to go in and I'm going to bronze a little bit more because that is my favorite part of my makeup routine. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette. I will be using a cream contour. Sorry, it literally looks like a disaster, but obviously you know what colors I use the most. And I'll be taking the same brush that I was using for my BB cream. So I'm just going to dip into these 2 colors here, and then I'm going to start by lightly applying it to the forehead. Again, you want to make sure that you're just tapping everything because if you start pulling like this, you're actually going to take off the BB cream and you're going to create splotches, which obviously we do not want. Next, I'm going to be taking my Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm going to be using a highlighter fan brush. Now you're probably like, what the heck is that for? We are not highlighting. We are not. I like to take this highlighter brush because it really just dusts on the product instead of kind of like caking it on, so it doesn't look so like I have foundation on and I set it. It's just a very natural light coverage, and that is kind of what we are going for in this look. That is what we are trying to achieve here. See, this is what I'm talking about, how you can still see a little bit of glow, but it doesn't look like greasy, but it doesn't look oversetted either, if that's a word, oversetted. So now I'm going to be moving on to my brows. I personally have pretty like thick brows, as you guys can see, but this eyebrow here does not look as nice as this one. So I'm just going to go in and fill in the spots where they're a little bit, you know, sparse, and 13-year-old Hannah shouldn't have plucked, but you live and you learn. Again, just a little reminder that you want this to look very natural, so I'm not going very harsh with my brows. I'm not trying to define them to make them look perfect. I'm just trying to create like a very subtle brow that is natural looking and not like overdone. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil to fill in my brows. I think it is in the color, oh boy, I don't know. It has a big number 4 on it, so I'm gonna guess in the shade 4. Okay, so now we are going to be moving on to bronzer. I am using Colourpop's Coconut Beach Bronzer, and I'm going to take it on a little angled brush. Again, we want to do this very lightly because we don't want it to look obvious that we're like contouring our face. So you want to just make this as light as possible and as easygoing. I'm also just applying this across my nose here because this, you know, is kind of what happens when you go in the sun. You get that like nice nose bridge like tan kind of going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so next I'm going to be taking the Bali Body Shimmering Oil. You're probably thinking, what does this have to do with our face? Well, this is my secret to my always glowy look. I'm going to be taking this shimmering oil. I just put some like on my table here, but just like a little drop. I'm going to be taking on my fingers just like this. Probably that's a lot. A little goes a long way here. Okay, and I'm going to apply it as if it were like a liquid highlighter, and I'm just going to dab it into my skin here very gently, and this kind of like gives, I don't know if you guys can see it yet, it kind of gives you this like dewy glow action. Oh, there's a hair in my eye now. And I just really like it because it looks very summery and very like, oh, I am a bronzed goddess. Now, if you have a little bit more oily skin, you can also take a highlighter. I will also be doing this as well because I kind of have like a little bit of mix. Like sometimes it's oily, sometimes it's not. And I do want to highlight it. I have a lot of bronze going on in my face, and I just kind of want to bring a little bit of light to these temples and cheekbones here. The highlighter I'm using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Sun Dip palette, and I'm going to be using the color Summer. I also got to get the tip of my nose there, the bridge of my nose, and then I kind of just do a little bit on my forehead here, or my temple-y forehead, temple-y forehead. Now I'm just going to be taking a little brush here, and I'm going to use this to go under my brows and kind of give it a little bit of highlight here. Just a schmeejaroo, okay? Now, one tip that I do have is if you do have a pimple or whatever, like something that you just, like a blemish that you just don't want to see or highlight anyway, I have this blemish right here, as you guys can kind of see. I'm actually going to take away the highlight that's on it. I might even add just a little bit of the BB cream that we were using onto it, because you don't really want to highlight an area like that. If you highlight a blemish, you're just drawing attention to the blemish. So I'm going to try to mattify that as best as I can. So I'm going to apply a little bit of the BB cream, like I said, and then I'm just going to set it so it doesn't look so obvious. Now, moving on to the eyes, I'm just going to set them a little bit more with my setting powder. I really just do not like greasy eyelids. It drives me insane. So I'm just kind of applying this as a eyeshadow, I guess. I know some people have really beautiful like summery things. Some people use like their highlighter and apply it. Some people just put a little bit of their bronzer. I personally don't really like the way that any of those look. I might go for a little bronzer in my crease, but I find it makes my eyes look a little too dark. Now the next step is to curl your eyelashes. I personally have eyelashes that just don't like to curl, so most of the time I will not curl them, but I've kind of been getting in the habit of curling them again, hoping that they kind of like stay. I know I should probably get like a lash lift or something like that, but putting on lashes is usually my go-to more than having to curl my eyelashes. So this is a step that you can do or you can skip. I'm personally just going to retry it. I'm going to see how it goes. But if you have lash extensions or a lash lift, honey, you are good to go. I find that they just like don't curl right. Like they just look silly. I don't know if here, let me see, get a little closer. Do you see it? I just find that they look like they got in a car crash, so I just don't. I think because my eye has like a weird shape. I don't really know. Maybe I'm just curling them wrong. Let me know. So one thing that I really like to do, which is optional, is I like to add some faux freckles. I feel like it definitely gives to the bronzed look. And for my fake freckles, I like to use self-tanner. I know people use like their eyebrow pencils. Some people use like eyeshadow, but I find for me what works best is self-tanner. So I just took a little bit of my Bali Body tanning mousse and I put it in the cap here because this is the one I don't use anymore because I got the ultra dark. But I'm going to just dip my like long little skinny paintbrush looking thing in here. And I'm just going to dip it in there and then create little faux freckles, if you will. I just find that the self-tanner method just works so well for me. It stays on all day and it just looks so much more natural than most of them. Now you're probably thinking this does not look natural. What I do next is I just take my finger and I just dab along, so it kind of puts them in place, but you also can like change how like, I don't know, like potent they are, like how much they show up. The more you tap, the more it'll go away, and it also just like works. Like I just think I've gotten so many freckles where they're like, oh my gosh, you've been out in the sun, and I'm like, yep, that's fake freckles. That's how I roll. And it already just kind of like adds to that like summery vibe look. Freckles are just so cute, and I get so sad when people are like, I get made fun of for my freckles, or I don't like my freckles. I'm like, honey, I'll take them off your face then. I will steal them. And I'm like, oh my god, I love your freckles. Like that's like literally my favorite thing ever. Okay, so my last step is going to be using some setting spray. I like to top all my makeup off with some setting spray because I find it just helps lock in that makeup that you've put on, but also especially if you're going outside and it's hot, it's gonna kind of help with the melting situation that sometimes happens when you wear makeup. Can't lie, we've all been a part of it in some way, shape, or form, whether it be mascara dripping down our eyes or it be our foundation just looking blotchy. But a setting spray will definitely help minimize that issue. And the setting spray that I'm using is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh setting spray. Woo! Now it's not going to look this wet, obviously. It's just going to kind of lock your makeup in place and make it look fabulous all day long. So this concludes the tutorial on how to do a very nice no makeup summery glowy goddess look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also comment down below what your favorite summer product is, because I am always on the search for some new summer products. So let me know down below, and also don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!